I want to give the sisters some advice today. At the gym, it's this white lady that like me. She be talking to me, asking me for advice, and I just told her I'm going to charge you $50 to ask me. And she said, well, I'll pay you $150 a week just to talk to you in the gym. So she been talking to me. Today I said, look, I don't need your money, lady. Let me just tell you something to help you out. And I'm going to help all women out. Women, you don't pick men. Every time you try to get the guy you want, you're going to get your heart broken and you're going to get hurt if you try to get the guy you want. Now, this is what happens. You sift through the guys who approach you that like you. It may be 10 guys that like you, and then you sift through those 10 guys for the one that fits you the best. But you don't go out and pick men. See, the problem is y'all think y'all got a fucking choice. No, you don't have a fucking choice. You stand back and you wait for guys to approach you, and you tell him no, I'll give you a shot. But if you try to go out and get the guy you want, you're going to be a single mother left hurt crying.
So as you guys can see, Javon was preaching, man. If you guys haven't heard of Javon Clark, he does a lot of his stuff on Facebook. He also has a YouTube channel. I'm going to link both of them. He's one of those who frequently gets put in Facebook jail because he has some strong opinions. Definitely be preaching, man. But this is a topic that I covered a lot of guys cover a lot. And the fact is true. Women, you don't really pick. There's guys that are constantly contacting you, constantly shooting their shot, and you shooting them down, so on and so forth. But that guy that basically turns you on, that guy that, you know, that doesn't really want you, that Tyrone there, that you truly desire, doesn't really feel the same way. Unrequited desires. What a woman says, and we say this constantly over and over, what she says she wants and what she emotionally responds to are two different things, right? She'll say she wants a stable, just like the Steve Harvey video that I just reacted to, and I'll link it here. You'll have a woman dealing with 3 different guys. For example, in the case of this lady, and this is a good example, she's dealing with a guy that's a handyman that can fix up around the house, doesn't really want to be with him. Dealing with the guy who's got the money, constantly giving her money. She's not attracted to him. But the guy who's the dope boy, she wants to be with him, makes her melt. He's exciting. He's thrilling. You never know. Impulsive. You never know what's going to happen with him. Bam, that's what I want. That's what turns me on. He's not boring like that 9-to-5 guy or the guy who is the handyman, the blue collar guy that's rough around the edges. That Henry, so to speak. High earner, not rich yet, for you guys wondering. But that same guy, and this is how a lot of women, they don't choose properly. They go through these different guys, but that one guy who they really want doesn't really feel the same way. This guy will shoot the club up and turn her into a single mother, just like Javon said. He articulated it perfectly. As he said, the woman in the gym, it's a white woman, constantly trying to talk to him, so on and so forth. He doesn't want her like that. You know, he said, hey, I'll talk to you, you know, I'll give you a bit of advice. But that's just the thing. What she wanted, she really couldn't have in this case. And if he was to get with her, he'd probably do her dirty. It's kind of like what he's saying. Not to say that the fairy tale doesn't happen, ladies, for you ladies that are watching. But the guy that really wants you, that'll really take care of you, is something inside of you that's saying that I want security, but that security that I see in that guy is just too boring. My panties don't get wet with this guy. While I'm laying up with him, I'm thinking about this other guy because I know he's not good for me. I know he's running the streets, but me not knowing, the fact that my mind is wandering, the fact that he's unstable, it just turns me on. It's a thrill. And I don't know, like even some women say they don't know why. It's just something about that. Something about that guy, that Pookie, that Ray Ray, shooting the club up, turning you in, but then having the financial security in that boring guy. And unfortunately, that boring guy, a lot of times, are simps, will take that single mother and turn her into wifey. And that's what this whole community is for, is preventing guys from going down that path. And it makes you wonder about true love. What is true love at the end of the day? Is the woman that I'm with, is she really into me? A lot of guys wonder about that. Or does she really want to be with the pool boy? Does she really want to be with the guy working at, and this is not to say anything negative, but does she really want to be with the guy that really can't do anything for her? Who does she fantasize about? Does she fantasize about you when you're not around? When you walk in the door, does she melt? If your woman, when you walk in the door and she sees you, if she doesn't come up and jump in your face or just want to be all over you when you're around her, then you need to check that. You need to see what's going on. What's going on when you're not around? If she's not dying to jump in your lap, be all up on you, really think about what's going on, man. Really think about the impact that you have on her. What kind of situation, when you guys are being intimate, when you guys are laying down, is she just laying there being a dead fish? Or is she an active participant in this? Check that, man. And you ladies, I mean, you can't help the way you're wired. I'm not telling you, I would never tell a woman you should like this guy, even though he may be a quote unquote square, have a good job, stable. Who am I to tell you who you should like? You like who you like. But don't complain about the consequences and who should be the cleanup man. That's the biggest thing I want to come out of this video. That group of men, those orbiters, that's all what it boils down to. You have a certain selection. You may have hundreds of guys talk to you within a year time span. But ask yourself, is the guy that you choose at the end of the day, that you choose or you select, that you pick out of these guys, is this a dead end, or is there a future in this? Or are you trying to, as that woman said, are you trying to make this guy into something else? Or do you wish that the 3 other guys, you could take those 3 to 5 guys and make Tyrone be those 3 to 5 guys? Think about it, man. Let me know your guys' comments below. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Calendly and Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Pick up all my books, merch, all that stuff. And with that being said, this is wisdom. Peace be upon you all, the mercy and blessings of the Almighty, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth.